Hey,
so
did you start
happy
the
to be
recording?
playing D&D.
Oh. Uh,
God, who knows?
I don't fucking remember. It's been over a month.
Yep.
which I didn't do.
Blossom will remember this.
And also maybe fucking Marcus.
Who knows?
Forget bi wife energy. Nick Bottom is just bi energy.
He is the final ball.
I need.
Man was born to be bi.
Man, at least he's not Nick Switch.
Could be.
Yeah. Yeah. He also looks like that. Like, what bi man has a mustache? What straight man has a mustache like that?
Yeah, and then passed along that letter to Hello, who returned.
Yeah, I'm back!
Blossom and Ylif had a chat on the road. Not Ylif. Blossom and Sedge.
Yeah, where Blossom, or Titania, further alienated herself from the party.
As she
course,
is a
of
pro
course.
at doing.
Mhm.
They would have a gold medal if it was a sport.
Yep.
I can't believe. Side note: I can't believe the entire Olympic Games happened between sessions. Anyway,
oh my
That's
god!
so true.
Continue.
Isla's body moved around on its own. The echo. Oh, I had that. No, I had that in from last session.
Also,
Yeah.
Also, I think Sedge and Ylif kissed.
Yeah, they did.
By the end of the session, they did end up kissing.
Yay!
Also, Titania used her charming wiles to send Ylif into the woods in a random direction for an hour.
Yep.
Thus exacerbating their own traumas. Blossom,
Yeah.
Fatal Blossom's a bitch. And I feel really bad about doing it.
I literally egged you
so
on.
funny, though.
No, don't. This is.
I literally
It's going
egged
to
you
be so
on. You're
funny.
fine.
Having a super fun time with Helu with Beta Blossom off in the corner somewhere. Yeah. So Marcus being able to be seen like hovering on top of the tent because Helu is like carrying him up on his shoulders. Oh, we're having a fun time. We all got matching hats and whatever. I don't know, some shit. Having the best time ever. It's the first thing that popped up in my head when he said that.
How many weeks has he had to prepare for this?
Nah, yo, deadass, it was scary, a millisecond. He's like, what are you guys doing now? What would piss off Beta Blossom? Oh my god, look at us having genuine fun with people that we know, you know? Yay!
Know and love and trust, and even though we get underneath each other's skin, we know we'll always have each other's backs.
Yeah, we're not a third wheel to a group of people, you know? Yay! Woo!
Oh my god.
Oh,
How would we be having fun with Helu? Probably sitting down, having a little story time moment as Helu tells us of some of her wacky shit that happened, obviously.
Yeah, Helu would sort of fill you in on first probably trying to like figure out where exactly, like how much you guys exactly know, which is to say not a lot because there's only been like 2 letters. So Helu's sort of like racking her brains of like, okay, so there's only been like 2 letters. So it's only been a lot longer. You know what I mean? Just sort of the like, okay, wait. So she would fill everyone in on sort of more in depth on how like she wound up first in Brokenstone and like seeing the Lord of Silver for the first time, second time, but you know what I mean. And then more or less immediately going on her way to see the King of Dragonflies, only to be told that he can't help. To then going to the southern portal, being told it was closed. And like Telu's sort of like playing it off as like, oh yeah, man, that really sucked, but it definitely deeply affected her.
It's not a fun time.
To then just like every possible roadblock Helu encountered, traveling alone, getting to Astrazeline, and then trying to live in like Astrazeline. I think Helu went to Sinalestra and Mithrandain. No, not Sinalestra, but definitely Mithrandain. To try and get some wizards to send her back home there, and it was like, it was a lot.
It's a lot.
It was months of Helu wandering the summer lands of the Feywild trying to get back, before kind of giving up and living in Brokenstone Vale.
Oh. Wait, before we continue, Red, just because it's been a while, are you recording? All right, making sure. If it was my ass, I would
Oh
forget.
yeah, Justin, you're a bitch.
There you go. Okay, see?
Oh, right, cock and ball torture.
There you go. I feel like the recording hasn't really
We're all
started.
throwing our hat
without
into the
this.
ring here.
To be quite honest with you, Helu, I think the craziest part of your tale is the idea of you having a part-time job.
Yeah.
Wait, what part-time jobs would Helu have in AstraZealing again? I forget.
Well, that's the problem. She couldn't get one.
Oh,
Because the minute she said, "Yeah, I'm 16," people tried to put her in like foster care. The AstraZealine Child Protective Service would roll up and be like, "You, Helu's their like white whale."
Helu, why didn't you lie about your age so you could have a job? You could literally say you're any other age. You would have been fine.
I mean, I didn't have to lie about my age doing adventure work. The thought process never really crossed
I mean, I just figured after the third time of you being run out by the foster people, you might be like, hey, let me bump up my age by a couple of...
By that time, I think everyone in the city was kind of aware of me, or at least, in the Child Protective Service
Guys,
circle
watch out for that 16-year-old trying to get a job.
Yeah, God's forbid, she has enough money to pay the tavern rent.
How did you get money while you were in AstraZealand if no one gave you jobs?
Hold on, I need to turn you like I did not hear that. What was that?
You, the player, didn't hear that, or you, as Helu, didn't hear that?
Me, the player.
Oh, so it's basically just like, how did you get money if you couldn't get a job?
Well, I wasn't there for long. Maybe a month at most. It's kind of fuzzy. Ilif's family, actually, they sent over a lot of food. It was really nice of them. So I was able to at least save a little bit. But, yeah, living in AstraZealine wasn't sustainable.
That's interesting. Is it a whole Feywild thing where 16-year-olds can't work? Like, who's gonna man the
No,
moon?
it's just an AstraZealine thing.
Oh,
There was a whole proponent for proposal about about child labor laws and stuff.
Such a missed opportunity.
No, I whack him.
I was able to earn some decent money though once I went to Brokenstone. Once I settled in Brokenstone, Ember was kind enough to teach me what she knew and let me help out. And I'd run errands for her and stuff.
So she wasn't against child labor. How enlightened.
Oh my god.
It was more. It wasn't necessarily child labor. I wasn't, doing a job. I had a lot of free time, which I really didn't know what to do with at first. It was more like I don't know. A lot of the other, I guess, kids my age did the same thing for their parents, running errands for pocket money or watching their siblings, just tending the stall, like their family's shop. Like, that just seemed more of the norm there than it did in AstraZealine.
You're living that country life.
I guess I was, yeah. But yeah, it was nice, I guess. I missed you all a lot, though.
Missed you too.
Well, I'm glad you were in good company, at least when you were missing us. We had a whole week of missing you while having to run into some unsavory situations.
Yeah, Are you guys okay? I know you fought the hags already, but that wasn't that long ago for you guys.
That was like 3 days ago.
3 days.
It was not
Maybe
a
a
very
week.
fun time.
Oh.
We got through it, though. Believe it or not, no casualties. So,
Sedge kind of just like
Just in
rubs
general.
the back of his neck.
just in general, we were good.
Hellu's eyes definitely like flicker around, sort of like.
Ylif looks a little awkward. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I rolled an 8.
Can I ask
Oh.
you? I need to make a deception check because what I'm saying is truthful. There was no casualties.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Let's
see your
see,
bullshit.
You rolled an 8. Let's see what I get. Nat 20,
Yeah.
nat 20, nat 20. 2. Okay.
My passive insight is 12. It wasn't a high
Wait, what's
bar
my
to
deception? What's
beat,
my deception bonus? 4.
but you still managed to miss
5.
it.
5.
What happened?
Well, no one died.
I
No
can
one died
see
at all.
that. Be real mad
got
if someone did.
controlled. I got controlled by the hags and stabbed Sedge a few times.
Oh,
And I don't hold it against Ylif, of course. But I also was. I think I hit somebody.
Hit me.
Did I?
Yeah, you punched
It was
me.
all a blur. And I kind of pulled down my I don't even know what the fuck I'm wearing. My turtleneck, I guess, a little, and show Hellu how much the
Turtleneck said
The
you
dragon
rocking a
mark.
turtleneck this whole time.
I don't know. Yeah, like leave it alone.
they're warm.
And just show Hellu how much the dragon mark has progressed. Just like yeah, it was already worrisome. There we go, worrisome. But it's when we get back to Neverwinter, I'm hoping that Oscar can deliver a letter to my parents. I don't actually remember. Did he already do that?
No, because we were gonna
No.
send something to Hellu, and then he hasn't come back from that. I think.
But yeah, because Oscar was
Okay,
the one
so then
who,
we can send a
who
letter
noticed
now.
me first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oscar just recently
Okay,
returned to give Marcus the letter. So he very recently.
Okay, it's how many weeks has it been?
So
I
many
don't
weeks.
remember. Anyway, yes, I was hoping that when we were a little bit more settled, perhaps in Neverwinter, I could get Oscar to deliver a letter to my parents, asking if there's anything in the archives that can help us with this.
I don't know why, Sedge. I always got the impression when you write your parents, you start off with like, "Dear birth givers."
I don't call them that. First of all, my parents are highly respected people in Candlekeep, and referring to them like that would be disdainful on many different parts. I address them as mother and father. as I always have, I suppose.
I see. They don't address you as offspring, do they?
No, they address me by my name.
Your name's pretty long. Do they say like the whole thing, or do they have like a shortened version?
I'm sorry. What do you mean my name is long? Althadon? Althadon isn't long at all.
I mean, like, do they say like your last name and everything? Are they that formal? You know?
No. What, Marcus? Do your parents call you Marcus Blackblood every time they need to refer to you?
I mean, I got in trouble quite a bit, so yes.
Damn,
You know when you piss
full
off your
government
parents.
being pulled
Yeah.
out.
Well, to answer your question, no, my parents do not say Alphadon Vin Noir whenever they need to address me by anything that I have not done that would put me in hot water. They just call me Alphadon. And when I report to them once a year, for the keep up formalities, they do address me as Sedge.
Interesting. I think Marcus is just keeping a mental note of that in the sense of I don't want to say it out loud, but you know how you can really tell the relationship between someone and their parents by how their parents address them? Like, just
Yep.
imagine hearing your name, like just your full name all the time rather than just hearing like son or like another cutesy name that they gave you, something along those lines, or like honey, stuff like that. But just first name
Yeah.
all the time. Oof.
But it doesn't hurt you?
It doesn't hurt at all. Quick question, DM. Does it hurt?
Like we've
I mean, I guess it's a
established that
little
it's
cold.
cold.
Okay.
It's definitely cold.
Better question.
There's a
Better
difference
question.
between
Does it
two.
feel good?
Oh. Oof. Hate that shit.
So to Sedge,
Oh.
well, fun fact about me, when I get really cold, because I have the circulation issues, what happens to me is basically exactly what you described, where, it's like I can feel like deep in my muscles, just like everything aching down to my bones, and it's super inconvenient.
Yeah,
Really
we
hard,
love when
really,
love when the
really
chronic
hard to
issues come
actually
up.
get rid of too. So said, just telling the truth. He doesn't think it hurts. If anything, he's been hurt worse for longer. And this ain't shit. Mood when you're chronically ill.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Guess we're in the same boat. And she'll probably just I think it's kind of unconscious, but she, I think, would grab Sedge's hand and try and warm it up.
It's
But
freezing. I feel like, with the lay on hands, you felt Sedge's hands before. And correct me if I'm wrong, of course. And you know that Sedge is just runs a little bit warmer, just off the rip, and now it's just freezing.
Yeah, I think Hello would just be trying to warm up his hands, which is kind of a futile attempt, but I think that's just how she is. But she will turn and look at Ylif.
You've been doing good things. Give me one sec.
No, it's not your fault, though.
Yeah, I'm aware.
But do you believe it?
That's a topic for another time.
No.
We have a bigger fish to fry. Gestures towards Blossom and Tatiana in the distance.
She can wait. I
Okay,
plan
but,
on
like,
talking to her.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. But I do understand. And I'll give their hand a squeeze as well.
Their hands ice cold too. No.
I think to help shift things into a lighter note, Marcus would probably turn over to Helu and be like, "All right, so over those years that you've been gone, have you grown more of a taste for alcohol at all, or no?"
No. Again, I have sworn off all Fey wine. I can probably do prime material, but I'm probably a little bit of a lightweight now. Then again, I only really enjoy wine, so...
That's fine.
There's nothing better than a good wine, if I'm being completely honest.
I agree.
Is she seething with jealousy?
We're all just starting to fill our tankards up.
So we cut over to the other camp, and I think Nick and Blossom, before they sat down for camp, had a little talk, be like, hey, maybe if you don't want to hang out with the Veins of Thunder anymore, that's fine. But maybe you should try, like, if you want to hang out with me, you should at least try to be pleasant around the rest of these Harpers. And so
Be pleasant in general.
So they're all sitting around the campfire. Nick and Blossom is sitting next to Nick very awkwardly, and I think one of them finishes telling like a really funny anecdote, and then Blossom pipes up. It's like, "Oh, I have a funny joke. If anyone wants to hear it."
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And she pulls out the book of jokes that she got from Saint Nick.
Oh
no.
no!
And she reads it and just says, "Did you hear about the mountains that told jokes? They were hilarious." Huh?
Damn it! That's actually really good. I hate that.
Okay.
I just love that silence in between. I'm imagining the whole camp just deadpan looking at you.
Oh yeah. Just that awkward like first laugh that a partner does, like and like looks at everyone, just like, and the others are just like pity laughs, like, yeah, that was kind of funny. I imagine. Yeah. And so she kind of like gets a little fragment of her old self, kind of reappears, and she gets a little bit more comfortable next to Nick after she contributed to the conversation. But then she looks over at the Banes of Thunder having a good time and reconnecting with Helu, and then she kind of gets steely again and drops out of the conversation. Mm-hmm. she's having extreme FOMO and is being very bitter about it. So that's what Blossom's doing. Mm-hmm.
Not to be a boomer, but what's FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
Oh.
And not where I was or where I currently
You
am.
mean
Every
like
time I have
me
to
a
miss
majority of
D&D
my
for work.
life? Hello?
Yeah, bro. When you
Yeah.
realize you're not a part of the core friend group.
Oh yeah, me literally my entire life.
Literally my entire life. Except now.
Yeah, I hope you guys
Now
know.
I have-
You guys are my core friend group. I hope you guys know that.
Oh God, that's such a mood.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yay, group trauma.
I think I let a few minutes pass by, and then I look up again, and then I just see Marcus laughing, and I'm just staring at him, and then I get an idea in my head.
Oh no.
And then I turn to Nick.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And I say, I think I'm gonna turn in for the night.
God. What the hell fuck are you up to? Oh!
I'm tired. My head's I'm a little dizzy. I think I should turn in. Get some rest. Sure is. Take care, darling.
Yeah. I will say when you did see Marcus has been obviously down the past couple of days, but he is very happy today because Helu's back. So yes, he does look
Yeah.
like he's having a great time.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Wow,
Yeah.
how dare he be excited his friend's back.
Yeah, how dare Marcus be happy when I am suffering over here, okay? How the audacity.
This sounds like our Blossom behavior. Oh God. See,
What?
when you say that, you sound both like Beta Blossom and our Blossom. I don't know why.
They are one and the
Hey.
same.
Very true.
Yeah. It's just how they react to different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I would like to do is has to wait until the rest of the Banes of Thunder are asleep.
Okay.
So
This
I will
could be
wait
interesting.
until yeah.
Okay.
And ideally until the rest of the Harpers have gone to bed.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, guess not hard to do when you have a 4-hour meditation period.
Mm-hmm.
I think Marcus starts passing along drinks after that conversation, just so they can have a nice time, a celebratory little drink for Helu coming back, giving her some of that good prime material stuff. Not none of that Feywild wine sprinkled with like fucking fairy farts. I don't know how the fuck they make it.
Damn, I guess.
Just some nice old gruel.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I kind of forgot about her. I think Torrent has probably left and is like was sitting with the Harpers, like wanting to give the
Ooh.
Banes their like.
So Torrent heard Blossom's shitty joke and was
Hold on. Hold
Negative
on.
aura.
Give me a second. I want to see if Torrent finds it funny.
I feel like Torrent has such a stick up their ass in regards to Blossom because they watched Blossom kill 2 of their friends.
I don't remember. You know what? She rolled a 10 plus like whatever for wisdom. I think Torrent can appreciate a delightfully shitty joke. Yeah, there's like a little like snort, like a, and like Torrent like looks away and like tries to change it into a cough.
Torrent's one of the few that doesn't laugh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's my temporary Helu dice. This is okay. Yeah, I think Torrent is more or less leaving the Banes alone for now. Does eventually want to say hello to Helu. But recognizes that this is not really the time. So is chatting and, you know, reconnecting with her troop.
I also think around this time is when Sedge drafts his letter and asks for Oscar to send it to Candlekeep, who he's very specific on who to deliver it to and what to say when he pops into the temple. Alphadon. Yes. Yes, it's very important that you go through the proper channels. Yes, thank you. All right.
I do want to ask,
Thank
did
you,
Sedge
Oscar.
write this letter out in the open?
Fuck Mithridane!
Thank you. Someone else now gets it.
I will say, when Helu says "fuck Mithridane," it is such a knee-jerk reaction. It's in Sylvan, so a Sylvan curse word just flies out of Helu's mouth.
Nylith does give a side eye at that, and it's just like, ooh.
In Sylvan. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, huh?
I pick up Snow and I'm just like, it might be years for you, but it's fresh memory for me. Throw it at her.
Blossom's missing out on a second snowball fight.
No, Helu doesn't fire back, just like lets the snowball hit her in the face and it's just like cackling.
I did want to ask that when Sedge was writing this letter, was he writing it out in the open?
I feel like, yeah, probably.
All right.
Like, you know, after everyone's eaten and stuff like that, and
Just
he starts
giggle.
drafting the
It's
letter.
just something
Why?
stupid.
Why do you
It's
need to
just
know this?
It's just something stupid. I feel like at one moment, because I always imagine Sedge writing his letters, and if to his parents is probably extra serious. He's like, all right, I gotta make sure I make no grammatical mistakes or anything, right? So he's sitting there writing his letter mad seriously. Probably like halfway through, Marcus would have like mind linked with Sedge and be like, so I met a boy.
and in Sedge's head, he's
He
like,
has dreamy white
Marcus,
hair like me.
Marcus, I will not hesitate to cut you down if you do not get out of my head. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I have a boyfriend.
And
Marcus, Marcus, do you understand? I will cut you down if you do not get out of my head.
P.S. We kissed. Okay, bye.
I feel like Sadra's trying to still write. I feel like Sadra's still trying to write when Marcus was in his head saying these things, so he accidentally wrote down what Marcus was saying. And you just hear a very loud, like, celestial curse, and just Marcus.
I didn't know there were curses in Celestial.
It's tame. It's like, oh, applesauce.
Just bless your heart, Marcus.
Tracking shoe liquor.
Wait, what other languages does Sedge know? Hold on. Man, that'd be funny if you just said it in Draconic, but it came out wrong and more dragon-like than he meant to.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, Sedge, this is why he does multiple drafts. It's that parchment in.
Does Sedge have his own stationery?
No, I feel like he just I feel like when he goes to the temple once a year, he loads up on, like, stationery. But once it's gone, he just uses, like, regular parchment that you can buy anywhere.
Oh, I see. I feel like Marcus uses stationery, but he ran out, obviously, because he had to fucking leave town, so it annoys him writing on regular paper when he's writing to people. Because he thinks he's more important than he actually is.
Oh, no, you're good. No, Sahara. He's getting right in the face.
No, I'm gonna space out the stuff Hellu's done.
Yeah. I'll just be reading my book in my tent.
Woo.
And you said Sedge received a letter immediately? Kind of. Oh, okay, I misheard you then. Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, I was mishearing it. Sorry. Oh, that's what I heard. Yeah, sorry.
Yes. So I would like to sneak over to the other camp.
All right.
Trying to avoid anyone who's keeping watch. I know Marcus is usually not sleeping. Okay, that's a 15 total. I do have inspiration though.
Passes my passive perception.
Okay. It's just me, just going for a midnight stroll. It's all right.
Me.
I'll keep watch for you when I get back. All right? It'll just be a minute. And I'm going to sneak into Marcus's tent.
Oh god.
Excuse
Oh.
me?
Oh god.
What is going
Lost
to
the
happen?
You are
shit.
going to get Eldritch blasted.
And
I'm
not
gonna
in the
roll
fun
for it.
way.
What is Marcus doing?
Said he was
Uh,
reading.
Yeah. He'll be reading his little book, his little study book. Feet up on the table, chilling out, in whatever state of undress he's in at the given moment. He's just hanging out in his tent.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just full dick out in the snow.
That'd be great. Marcus' behavior, though, would be real.
In my best impression of OG Blossom,
Oh
my God.
Oh my
God.
god.
Huh?
I cannot
What?
believe this.
I'm going to just whisper to Marcus, from the backside of his tent, hopefully hiding from the rest of the Bane's eye line. Marcus, it's me. I need to talk to you.
What are you doing?
Not persuasion?
You're trying to act like.
Okay. Yeah. I'm I'll take performance. I'll take no, well, I'm not proficient in either. I'll take deception, actually. I'll do deception. It's more deceptive than performative.
God. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm gonna use it because that's a natural 19 plus 4
Ooh, nice.
for a 23.
Let's see, baby. I get a +6 to mines.
To your insight?
Yeah, I got a +6 to my insight. I'm good at bullshitting and catching bullshitters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually got a 6 and 18 plus 6.
Fuck!
Oh.
Or-
God
Oh.
damn.
Oh. Oh.
I think I have to be able to see him to do silvery barbs.
No, she's on the backside.
I did say I'm on the backside of the tent, but I do not have silvery barbs. Let me see if I have anything else.
I'm fucking dead.
Let me see
Crazy.
if I can do anything to change rolls. I don't think I do. Can I counterspell his roll? I mostly just That's what I was also thinking.
I think I am. I think this is very dependent more on
It's
Justin.
It's also totally okay if not. Mhm. Yeah, because if I don't think I can roll higher. I don't think I can get a 19 if I only have one more chance, or a 20 if I can only have one more chance, even with Tides of Chaos. I don't even have Tides of Chaos anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
I kind of want to see what happens now that Blossom. I want to see
mean-
what happens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also extra guarded in his feelings right now, so
Yeah.
okay. What will he say?
It is a really good Blossom impression.
You maybe fall for it for a second.
Were you curious enough to? I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, you're curious enough to investigate further.
Hi. You have your mouse. Good job.
I think. Oh, that's another good one. I think honestly, I think even in the world where it's like super convincing, like I think Marcus almost needs more. You know what I mean? Than just hearing a voice for a second, especially because he knows who can possibly be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's hard to say. If he hears that voice and if, he does think it's Titania and knows like she went all the way out here probably just to get a rise out of him. I think the one way that he can react to kind of piss her off is to uh not play into it, you know what I mean? Just let it be whatever, I guess. So I think Marcus just says, Your Grace, if you wish to sour my night, all I need to do is but see you.
Damn.
Sort of inviting her over to his tent if she wants to bother him.
Mm-hmm. I think hearing that, Blossom's just gonna be like, potty poopa? And she's gonna saunter over to the entrance of his tent and let herself in.
I don't think he's looking up from his little book. He's just chilling out in his tent, waiting to hear whatever she has to say, I guess.
I put so much effort into that performance. And you seemed a lot more fun. I remember you being a lot more fun.
That was back when I actually was having fun with an actual fun person. You're not exactly that person anymore.
Well, either way, I have a favor to ask you.
A favor? I'm all about favors. What can I do for you, Your Grace?
I am well aware of your affinity with favors. And I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to use your own self, the same ability I used on Ylith the other night.
Uh-oh.
And I would like Marcus to roll another insight check versus my persuasion.
Okay.
Which is going to be... I'm going to use my inspiration on this one. Because that was a 6. No, for my own advantage.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Because I rolled a natural 6. Okay, that's much better. Another 23.
Okay. Coolio. And what is this? I gotta roll inside. Is it a saving throw?
Insight. Insight check.
Check versus check. Yeah. Okay.
So you need to roll another. You need to beat another 23.
Another 23. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get this time? Which is a failure with a 6 + 6. So I got
12. On a fail, the creature is charmed by me and follows my orders to the best of your ability. I would like you to talk to your patron for me, ask a couple questions regarding your favors.
How long does this last for?
An hour.
I mean, talking to his patron could
Yeah.
be considered a harmful act.
That's up to the DM. Do you consider that a harmful act? No, if anything. Oh, most definitely. It never ends well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay,
Come on.
it's another
God.
insight one, right?
It's saving throw, DC 16.
Okay.
Which is a
Alright.
16.
Okay. All right. That's a little bit more doable, especially because I got a +6 to wisdom saving throws. I'll take that.
God damn, dude.
Come on, baby. Come on,
Fail,
baby.
fail, fail, fail,
Fail,
fail, fail.
fail, fail. Yo, ran the dot. 10 + 6.
Fuck.
No. Oh my gosh. So yeah.
Damn
Is
it.
Marcus aware that he was charmed?
Oh, please tell me I am, because there's something I totally do.
It doesn't specifically say.
Hmm.
I feel like yes. I feel like yes, it should be based on
Ooh.
how long it.
I mean, Ylif knew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, I feel like you watch Marcus's expression drop for a second, then you make the request, and he's like, he almost starts getting up from his chair to like start prepare himself to, do whatever he
I
needs to do to contact.
Before you finish, I do want to say Blossom has a shit-eating grin on her face as she sees her charm take hold for a minute before Marcus breaks free of it.
Yeah, he like shakes out of it. And yeah, he just like stands up, gives his face a quick little shake, and he sees your grin and he just kind of smiles back. And I feel like he says, "Oh, that's really cute. Okay, my turn. I'm gonna do dominate person."
This is
Please do.
you two are so fucking messy. I love this.
This is devolving quickly.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think I just have advantage.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of that request, I feel like Marcus would also consider it as him causing harm to someone else for sure. One of his allies, more like it.
Okay.
Wisdom 17.
17, okay.
It's gonna be super interesting.
And you
because
did use your inspiration.
If you fail this, it's gonna be so funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a devious little laugh, Jen.
Is it okay? I do have counterspell, but is it funnier for the bit if I just
It's
let
funnier
myself
for
make
the
the
bit
save?
that you weren't
Okay.
expecting it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Tanya hubris, I think.
That's
Oh, definitely.
yeah, I agree. Okay. First roll is a 4. Second one is a natural 1.
Oh my god.
So That's a 5 total.
Ripperoni!
That's
God
a
damn it.
5 total. I think. Hey, is Sedge anywhere near me? Is Sedge within 10 feet
No.
so that I can
So
get
you're
that
not an
sweet,
ally
sweet
to
look?
him anymore, motherfucker.
Also, I think you have to. I think I have to be conscious for that. Yeah, I have to be conscious for you to get that.
Who's to say you and Ilif aren't both conscious in this moment?
No.
No.
Chicka whack.
We
What, you
literally
mean they're
just
not
had our
Whispering
first
sweet
kiss.
nothings to each other?
No.
Sedge is
as
a-
you're
For the
spooning?
you mean things to me, not fucking nothing else, motherfucker.
Yeah, so
Get
that's
fan fiction out of your head.
the highest one was a 5.
Okay.
That's so
Uh,
funny because I'm looking at Sedge, and friendly
I'm-
creatures, including me, within 10 feet can't be charmed while I'm conscious.
We're not within 10 feet, like, at
I'm-
all. And also
I'm
not-
furious. Beta Blossom and I are feeling the same emotions. I am furious. Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Up to a minute. I'm gonna try to make this minute count then. Let me know if this is a request that's possible, DM. But I think Marcus would ask, or he would say, "Let me talk to Blossom, my Blossom." I have a minute. Maybe I can talk to her for a minute. Okay. So can I make that request then? Is that possible? Then is what you're saying? Gotcha. So yeah, that's what Marcus would say. I want to talk with Blossom to my Blossom.
I think a lot of the time of the spell is wasted as Beta Blossom dissociates, is like forcibly shunted back, and then you see like her eyes kind of go, like looking in the far distance as they unfocus from you, and then she blinks a little, and then there's just this look, this expression of relief and tiredness and joy as she sees you, for the first time since before the hag fight, really. Like, she might have, like, she saw you, like, in the distance, but, like, this is the first time since the hag fight, before the hag fight, that she's looked you in the eye. Really. I think even since that one conversation you had the night before, or the date, like, before you went,
Mm-hmm.
I think that one just conversation we had in the tent, and I think there's, yeah, joy, relief, and tiredness, and she steps towards you.
Okay. I feel like just as before, when Marcus was able to tell that Titania wasn't Blossom, in this moment he knows that this Blossom is Blossom, I guess. So his Siric's expression from before changes, it drops, and he just I feel like he just steps forward and grabs her by either side of her shoulder and just says, "My love, we don't have that much time."
I know.
I just want you to hang in there, and don't forget that I'm trying my best to get back to you.
It's okay. I'm sorry for what's happened and what might happen, and I miss you. And did Ylif give you my message?
And no. Let me return it at least. And Marcus would kiss Blossom.
Oh my god! My love! Screaming, crying, throwing up.
And I think he would try to hold it as long as he can, more or less.
Yeah, I think Blossom definitely like throws her arms around Marcus's neck, in that very like Anne Hathaway Princess Diary style. Like she got the ankle pop going on, and then the arms like relax, and then she just shoves herself away from Marcus with this look of disgust on her face.
Oh, come on. That's the best thing that happened to you all night.
I will make you rue the day you laid a hand on me, Marcus Blackblood. And she storms out.
Okay.
I know. God, this is better than any telenovela written. C-dramas and K-dramas got nothing on us.
Forget the twin siblings trope. That's all about one body, two minds.
Oh
my gosh.
No. Yeah, and I think Blossom's like a little disoriented as she like regrounds herself.
And you're disassociating for the rest of the night. Like there is
no.
The thing is, once someone like it's either the wall slammed down a lot harder or the barrier's a lot easier to fucking go through.
Yeah, I think definitely right now it's Blossom and Titania almost like doing the rapid switch. Yeah, really
That's
annoying. Can't really see straight. Can't concentrate at all. Yeah. Oh, and she said she was gonna do watch for the Harpers after she was done with this. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I think she just kind of stumbles her way back into her tent with Nick.
Nowhere near as sneaky as before.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
At all before.
Nothing. Just my headache got worse. I'm okay. And she just lies down, and I think for the rest of the night, I think she already tranced when she was waiting for the Banes of Thunder to go to sleep. So she's just like tossing and turning all night, trying to get comfortable, can't. Trying to like cast like prestidigitation or something on her neck to relieve the tension in her neck. And just nothing is helping. And yeah. Not very restful rest of the night.
God, complicated. I want to say it deflated, but it's a very weird mix of emotions. Obviously, there's that feeling of dread that he's been feeling all week due to the situation, but there's also a little hope, maybe. No, a nice air of relief in the sense of I got to talk to Blossom, you know? Like, it wasn't very long, but I got a word across. And most importantly, that word was, I'm thinking of you. And hopefully that will help her wherever she is. And that's all that counts to Marcus. So yeah. Sad but happy. Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Also, happy that request didn't go through.
Yeah.
The anxiety of the what if he was forced to talk to his
Yes.
patron again tonight.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Because
The
there's a
emotional damage.
Tanya may not know this, but Marcus did her a great favor not going to do that. Because the bookkeeper is the type of Marcus being like, hey, what are you going to do with the favor that she has for you? Whatever. He's like, oh, I can show you. And he just does it, whatever that might fucking be. Who knows? You brought your Rue a lot faster.
God. Yeah, I guess. Holy
Do my
shit.
morning stretches, do my skincare routine, please.
Blossom's gonna try to hide behind the wagon, overhearing this. I think Blossom still is nursing a headache, and it's just like trying not to be the center of attention at the moment.
Oh my god,
Just
for
trying
what?
to like.
Oh wow.
I mean, with the both of them, they're fighting for headspace. Can you blame them? I think she's doing her best to get someone to take front and just ground and just be in charge
Boy.
until she can not have to do anything for another couple hours.
Oh boy, ain't that a goddamn... I've been grounded. Yep. I've just been stuck. Yeah.
God, what Blossom wouldn't give for some cement right now.
Concrete, baby.
Concrete.
Years.
I'm ecstatic.
The sun is shining. Today's the day. The tank is clean, and we are getting up.
It's the tank is clean. I think for Helu though, actually, it's like she gets up, she walks out. There's definitely a moment of like, wait, where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm back at the private trip because she's used to the kind of Technicolor vibrancy
Welcome to Isla's life for the past few months
of the Summerlands. So she's just like, oh, right, I'm home. This is what it looks like, I think.
Yeah, welcome to Isla's world of just them going, wow, this must be what it's like to be boring.
So mostly it's just sort of her kind of reacquainting herself and like helping to pack up, trying to help pack up, because I think it's she had to develop her own rhythm when she was traveling alone. So it's like there's some, it's like someone's like, hey, hello, have you seen my thing? No, why would I know where that is? And it's like one of those things where it's like, hello always, took care of whatever it was. So it's the like trying to put the pieces back for packing up. The rhythm. Yeah.
The rhythm.
It's the rhythm of the night.
Marcus is preparing for the morning, doing his stretches, eating breakfast, doing his skincare, living his best life.
Dying inside.
Yes, I am. Gotcha.
Oh,
What sort of fucking
the
skincare are
poison
you
for
doing?
Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Cusco's poison. Cat poison?
It's 10.
Little did you know, Blossom switched the bottles when she was in your tent last night.
Yeah. First day.
He's got pimples. He's got acne. After a couple hours.
Okay. Alrighty.
Ooh,
Can I do something about that?
If you only know what's there.
Does Marcus tell me? Do I look at Marcus and I'm like, what the hell happened to you?
Well, this is a good question, though, DM. Is getting the poison condition cured? I mean, that almost feels like, obviously it's cheating, right? But also, if you think about it in a mechanical standpoint, like, am I gonna end up where I want to be if I just get it cured every time I get poisoned? You know what I mean? Isn't this part of the journey? Ah, okay. See, I'm gonna say no. I want to say no for two reasons, right? Not only just as a sense of pride, but almost like in a weird alchemist mindset, I think, where I'm like, you know, like when you eat things just to see how they would affect you. You know what I mean? Like you can only, yeah, you can only truly know something unless you're feeling it, right? So it was like, okay, I'm definitely gonna poison more people in the future. How much is this hurting? Is this? Am I gonna die soon? Um, would this be a bad time for someone? So
Why are you
also,
like this?
also, in the sense of knowledge, yes. In the sense of like a proper alchemist, I'm gonna see this through, and I'm gonna have a bad time. hmm Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna write it through. Not only just as a sense of pride, but god damn it, I'm an alchemist, even though I don't want to admit it. Yeah, I'll keep it to myself.
Okay, Sedge does not look over. Yeah, Sedge does not look over and go, "What the hell happened to you?"
I mean, Marcus could be looking rough for other reasons.
I'm sorry. Can I make another roll? Wait, if I'm keeping this, if I'm hiding this, is it possible? Yes. On the mornings that I get poisoned, can I just make a deception roll? So, okay, I'm better at deceptions than I am at cards, so I'll do that. Alrighty. I got a 9 + 9, 18.
Mine's an 11.
Beats mine.
No.
Mine's a 12.
Mine's also a 12.
We don't see it. And I'm hanging out with the Harpers. I'm hanging out with my homies.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if Torrent was supposed to be the one. Can Torrent be the one who was supposed to be woken up for the Harper's last watch?
That is so funny.
Oh my god, she's giving fucking Nick the side eye of, were you seriously fucking? Instead of waking me up for what?
Oh my god, I am. Well, no, because I had like approached Nick, I think, at some point. Hey, I'm worried about you. I'm worried about the relationship. I don't think she's really that good.
She isn't.
Yeah. Torrance picked up on that.
She's really sensitive about my feelings.
So it might be a probably a more of a side eye to Blossom than Nick necessarily, because obviously something happened. The mental side eye.
Yeah. Looking around for Blossom to give the side eye. Of course it was her.
Yep.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Marcus was definitely like dry even for a second in his tent, and in the moment he like steps 1 foot outside of his tent, just the same old absolute swagger walking out into camp. Oh, I'm totally fine with my 18 deception. My insides are definitely not on fire.
And not a single fucking one of us noticed.
There isn't like a ringing sensation in one of my ears. No, I'm fine. I'm good.
Definitely not experiencing the worst symptoms of IBS this morning.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to stop 4 times on the road for me to say I need a cigarette break. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Torrent's passive insight is 19, by the way.
I need a
literally be the only person who would notice. I couldn't remember what it was. God, that's so unbelievably funny.
Great bullshit detector.
Yeah. That's why she doesn't like Blossom.
I see through her bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Just like Marcus. Anyway, sorry.
Sedge is like, huh? Letter's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. Is what always what? Oh, Candlekeep, yes, it's horrible. You can't even light a stable on fire without someone trying to breathe down your neck. Was there something from the High Priestess and the Archbishop, or no? What? That doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, taken by them, such as parents or retainers?
They didn't give me a letter. Well, that's odd. I know they got my manuscript. It's not a weird place. Despite how busy mother and father are, they know that they know that it's from Altadon Vindawar. They know my alias is Sedge Thistlestrike, and we have a regular correspondence. This is troubling, to say the least. Yeah, it's Sedge's thinking. No matter. Thank you for your assistance, Oscar. I just have to. I'm just gonna think on this for a while. It's been quite some time since gotten a response from mother and father since before Father Augustus died, right? Something like that.
Oh, that's
Oh.
a good thing to know.
Bro, that's been like a year in game. A year and a
It
half.
has not been. It has it? I thought it's only been like a couple of months.
No, it is.
No, my guy.
No, it's been like
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's been
Shit,
almost a year at least.
Not to mention the time that Marcus and Sedge were traveling together after his death.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Okay, so never mind. Sedge is extremely concerned. Because Sedge wasn't writing for a while, but then like when they got to Phandalin, he started writing them back and writing back to them, and he hasn't received a response in over a year. Oh, Sedge goes to Marcus.
Oh, okay. Come on down. My office hours are open, baby. Come on.
Yeah. I imagine this takes place while we're traveling on the road instead of just like being in camp and dicking around. Yeah. Sedge goes up to you on Porsche, brings Porsche up next to you and Swifty and says, Marcus, may I have a word?
Yeah. I think Marcus is trying his best to forget how bright the sun is right now. But yeah. Yes. What can I do for you, Sedgeworth?
Sedge has a flicker of suspicion, but that passive insight passes by. He's like, I'm not sure how much I've told you about my family.
Not much, but I've inferred.
I'm sure you have. I am a little troubled because my mother and father have not written me back for over a year. At first, I just chalked it up to them being busy, which is known to happen from time to time. However, Oscar just delivered a letter to them directly, and I've gotten no response, which is very unusual for them. I'm just does this just seem suspicious to you? Am I wrong? Am I just being paranoid?
When was your last the last letter that they did not respond to?
For
not the most
Oscars
recent
just
one.
now? I think
No.
it was
Like however long ago. You said that they in the past they've responded to your letters. What was the last letter that you sent that they did not respond to? Not the most current one, but I guess the very first letter that you sent out that they didn't respond to is what I meant to say.
I suppose, well, when Father Augustus passed away,
Oh.
they let me send a letter in jail. And I suppose that was the last letter that I ever sent that wasn't that was the first letter that I sent that wasn't responded to.
So what I'm hearing is it doesn't sound like you had the chance to explain away all this Father Augustus business. Did you consider maybe they saw you being accused for murder and maybe they just didn't get the memo that you're innocent?
Marcus, don't be ridiculous. My parents would be livid if they had known that and would demand answers of me immediately.
All right, I'm just saying the timing is kind of weird, but all right. Oh, yes. I did tell Seth about that, didn't I? Yeah, okay.
Hi, me, the player, does not remember.
Oh. So Marcus would remind Sedge on that cryptic message that he got.
See.
Maybe there's something more dire in here. Maybe the people who need help are your actual parents or one of your parents. Who knows?
I hate to say it. Well, it's about that time of the year anyway. I suppose.
Well,
once we get some things sorted out, I'll have to go down to Candlekeep.
Let me ask. When it comes to wanting to talk with your parents, are you okay with, I don't know, breaking some boundaries maybe, or?
I don't follow.
Okay. First thing that comes to mind is, are both of your parents Genasi?
No, neither of us are. No, none of us are Genasis, actually, Marcus.
Oh, sorry.
So it's nice of you to notice that.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. The poison is really, really hitting me.
What?
No, sorry. I said that out of character. The poison is hitting me.
I love it when he tells on himself.
I retract that statement.
No, I know you said it out of character. I just was being a little shit.
Basically, what Marcus was saying are both of Sedge's parents the same race as him? Is what he's trying to say.
Yes.
Okay,
why wouldn't they be?
Maybe one of them. I was going to suggest a drain, maybe if you want to talk with them directly, but I can't use that spell on your kind. That's what I was asking. Another thing, do you mind me doing some very small spying?
Sure. I mean, fuck. Hold on. Erithus. There we go. Erithus isn't the god of secrets and
I see.
And deception. You're not gonna get. I don't personally care.
Okay. Good to know.
I've been known to do a little digging myself to get the answers that I need and the knowledge that I have acquired over the years.
All right, I was just asking because these are your parents, so it's a little different than just.
Well, no, I'm concerned now, so by all means.
Okay, all right. Do you happen to have a knick-knack of any of your parents? Could be.
Let me check my inventory.
We could just ask Oscar to steal one. Go back, steal some of their hair from their hairbrush or some shit.
Yes, I do actually.
Aww.
I'm just pulling this. I'm just pulling the shit out of my fucking inventory. I don't care. And Ced goes through his bag, and pulls out a small, jewel-encrusted decorative knife. And he said, "This is from my father. When I came of age," and he pulls out his vestments. Hold on, what are vestments again?
Special fancy priest clothes, I think.
Yeah.
He pulls out like a part of his vestments and says, "This was hand woven by my mother, also when I came of age."
Ah, yes, the classic tradition of giving boys knives. Thank you. I'll also take the vestments. Okay. So, again, if it's okay with you, I can pop in every once in a while and see if there's anything weird on their end of things.
It would be appreciated.
But it sounds like it might be a good idea for us to consider going to Candlekeep. Not only because of my cryptid message, but also because it might be, as you said, it's a little weird that your parents haven't talked to you.
I mean, Candlekeep is such a long way away. I wouldn't want all of you to come down, especially if it's...
I think we might have to stop over by Baldur's Gate anyways. It's close by, isn't it? Mm-hmm. We might have some business there as well, so...
I see.
Yeah. No promises.
Sulfur.
Right.
But I appreciate
Sulfur
it, Marcus.
smells like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Or was he just saying the city smells bad? Who knows? Oh.
Oscar, Candlekeep does not smell like eggs. What?
Isn't it filled with a lot of old people?
Can Ylif pipe up? Is Ylif with an earshot of this, or is it just the? Right, and Ylif.
Yeah, I imagine we're saying this for the entire party to hear.
Like a sulfur egg smell. Well, it's either a gas or something not good.
Do you may roll a history check on that? On the sulfur smell, where that might originate from? Oh, okay.
Good.
That was a... fuck, I can't do math. What's 14 plus 5?
19,
right?
Could I roll a history? I as the player know that sulfur, like demons and devils, but like I don't know if Ylif knows that. History is better than any of the other things you're gonna ask me to roll.
Can I roll an Arcana check on that? Nice. Classified to Arcana is what?
D&D Beyond's fucking me with its dice because I was lazy and didn't want to go grab it 7.
Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
I think I'd know more. Like, okay, it's games and stuff. Figure out bombs. Because people have gone crazy from like weird gases and stuff.
Whatever it is, it's not good. Sedge goes, there's something rotten in the city of Candlekeep. Now we have to go. Gods. I would appreciate if all of you joined me, because if there's monsters running amok, that
Of course, we're
I'm
going
not.
to join.
Thank you. I hope Mother and Father are okay. I hope the temple is okay. Nothing was amiss in the temple, was it, Oscar? Nothing weird that you could see or into it? No, nowhere near it. The temple? Okay, that's even more concerning. Gods. The temple is a public place. There's archives and essentially its own library. Anyone's allowed in.
Well, I'll keep my eye on your parents and let you know if I see anything.
Thank you, Marcus.
No problem.
Great.
There's something rotten in the state of Denmark.
I do want to have a conversation with Titania, but we can do that when we sit down for the night.
None that I can think of. Oh, I would wear my hat. Ooh. Nice. I think he'll let them borrow Swifty so he can do his little dances off on the side. I'm like, here.
Why
And
is the horse
I
have
think-
no face?
I think Marcus would pass him along his usual Swifty treats just so he can watch them like freak out when Swifty eats it and for it to fall out of his fucking neck or whatever. the only thing it can really stomach down is children.
Terrorizing children.
Do you guys want to see something even more uglier? Are you sure?
Oh. You gotta bring out fucking Schmeckles.
Yeah, bring out
some other
Schmeckles.
No, do not bring out Schmeckles.
Right on top of Swifty. Yeah, bring out Schmeckles.
No! Children, my favorite meal.
Oh my god. They just see
Like,
Schmeckles on top of
de-summoned.
Swifty.
De-summon Schmeckles. So it's just like, I have no idea what your kids are talking about.
Yeah, what? They're seeing a random lizard dude with long knife fingers? I don't know. They might have something. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, get some kicks on the road. Why not?
Once, yeah, I think Hellu would sort of leaving the Banes to their own devices.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, look what fucking happened. Would go and seek out Titania or Blossom, whomever is willing to talk. We shall say, because there's two very different conversations depending on who is in front right now.
Okay. So I rolled to see who might be in front at the moment. I think, and I rolled a nat 20 before I decided what the outcome would be, but I think on a nat 20, Blossom is out and kind of enjoying the festivities, but still staying back in the group because she doesn't know if Titania will take hold anytime soon, because she's still like the
Good
switches have
question.
slowed down, but they're still happening almost. Yeah.
I missed the context of where the fuck we are. Okay, I was like, festivities? What the fuck's happening? Oh. Yep. I blanked out for the context of why, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna just roll with this. Good.
I think there's like a little stunned embarrassment, and Blossom's cheeks get like a little pink. And I think she kneels down and says, "Oh, I love it. You look like a princess." And then she's going to prestidigitate like falling flower petals, harmlessly like drifting around this little girl, and maybe some bubbles.
Oh.
I think Blossom is like still in that kneeling, like little squat position, watching that girl in particular with a sad smile. Just very like folded in on herself.
Helu walks over. I think was like watching at a distance for a moment, and waited till the little girl had fully left before walking over. I wanted to ask how you were doing.
Blossom looks over slowly, like recognizing the voice and then not quite believing it's true. She just immediately stands up. Is like, "Helu, when did you get back?" And she throws her arms around Helu.
I think Helu laughs like kindly and does fully embrace. Like I think does like twirls Blossom a little bit. Just yesterday, I guess Titania didn't tell you.
Yes, yesterday. Right. No, she likes to keep things separate. She can. Did she say something?
Nothing.
Good. How did you get Tola?
Yeah, I hit a little bit of growth spurt in the Feywild. But for Blossom, the biggest thing would probably be Helu has an eye patch over her left eye, and being this close, she can see a slight pearlescent sheen of dragon scales on the vitiligo of her skin.
Helu, are you all right? Did something happen?
I should be asking you that.
Sure, the others would be able to tell you much.
Yeah, I got the heads up. No, it's been about 2 years for me.
2 years?
Yeah, it wasn't bad though. But
Well, you're back now and you're safe. And I'm happy to see you again. Genuinely, I am.
I'm happy to see you too. What's been going on?
Hard to say. More hard to describe, really.
Try me.
It's almost like my head has been split into two parts. Part of it is mine, and the other part belongs to someone else, who isn't very pleasant to be around.
Yeah, I've been getting the feeling about that ever since. You know it's not towards you, right?
I know, but sometimes I get flashes and I see your faces.
I'll talk to the others about having a more measured approach when dealing with Majesty.
She's just doing it to get to me and to all of you. I think she's scared more than anything. Jealous even. But
I can see why. She's been not here for, what's it been? About a year? Year and a half? That's a lot of time to miss. I can't imagine it's easy. It's probably really scary.
yeah, it is. She's still missing memories too. Didn't all come back in one fell swoop. Still don't have the complete story of what happened.
She has my empathy. But I hope something can be done. Because ultimately it's not fair to you. This is your body after all. Your life.
Is it though? She
Yes.
made it. She used it the most.
But you're here. You deserve a space. You deserve to be. She could always make another avatar. She can always go back to her pixie avatar. Why should you be denied your life because of her choice?
I was created by accident, Hello.
What do you mean?
There's something just before my first memory started. Fear, breathlessness, falling. Then I was here. I don't think I was meant to be.
I'm glad you are. More
I
than
think
anything,
Blossom. Oh, sorry.
I don't know what happened. I can't begin to imagine what happened. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad
I think
you're my sister. That I got to know.
as you're saying that, like as Blossom mentioned, the moments just before she starts to dissociate again, I don't think she catches everything you said. I think she just says, like, Mm-hmm. As, like, she starts to stare off into the distance.
Blossom? I think Helu will lean down. Hey. Can you look at me? And I think not getting a response, Helu will just sort of fold her into a hug and rest her head on top of Blossom's. And just wait. I'm here. I'll catch you. Always. I promise.
I think after a couple minutes, there's a shudder, and Blossom stands up very quickly. And in an annoyed tone, he says, "What is it with you all and hugging people? It's so annoying."
Sorry you feel that. It's how we tell each other we love each other. Are you doing all that?
I think I've had enough of all the cushy, smiley, happy fun times with you and your lot.
Yeah, we can be a lot sometimes.
Are you trying to convince me to like you all?
I'm not trying to convince you of anything. You'll like us if you like us. If you don't, you don't.
I think my mind's already made up.
I can see that. A shame.
You should go back to your friend. Unless you want me to share some unpleasant truths about you all.
Yeah, you've been doing that a lot lately. I can't say I appreciate that.
I seem to recall you weren't at the theater the other week. You should ask Marcus about the children. And I walk away.
You could become someone we care about outside of being Blossom.
And why do you think I want you to care about me?
Everyone deserves to be cared about.
I have my people, and I'll leave you to yours.
Sure. And I won't stop you.
And I'm just gonna cast Create Bonfire at Helu's feet. Like, not in her space, but just, like, right in front of her. 5-foot column of flame right in front of Helu.
She doesn't even flinch.
And it just kind of dwindles down after a minute.
I'm open to talking. You don't have to do this alone. And
What if I want to be alone?
Nobody ever really wants to be alone. And Helu will go back to the rest of the Banes.
No one is alone. You are not alone.
Man, she is going through it.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I love that Blossom comment of. Sorry, I was gonna say I love that Blossom comment of. I was made by mistake. If Marcus was there, he would have said, "Weren't we all?" Like, let's be real here.
We were all
except Jen, with what I've heard.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Oh, this is gonna be hysterical to hear.
no.
Yeah, I think Helu will return to the Bane's side, and sort of sit down on this stump and looking like pretty thoughtful, like deep in thought. Every now and again probably turns and looks over to the Harper side. Before going back and sort of staring back into the fire.
Old thinker. What are we doing today?
Sage is deep in contemplation. He's like, ah, fuck. My home's getting fucking ransacked properly. Probably.
What's the time of day right now?
He's getting progressively more and more stressed out.
I think Ylif is going to be near him, trying to keep him from being stressed out.
Oh.
Oh boy.
You know, not like actively doing anything, but kind of the quiet presence of just like, I'm here for you, buddy. Maybe, and Ylif's mentality is, maybe if I exude enough calmness, he won't punch a tree. One
It's
can
like,
only
God,
hope.
so I'm so stressed out I could punch a tree.
Ylif immediately, it's like, no, why don't you not punch it? Like, what if you don't punch a tree?
That was mostly for the
What
bit,
if we didn't?
Yeah, no, but Ylif is like just kind of sitting near Sedge, not asking like what happened.
On a more serious in-character note, though, Sedge is probably just like, what if devils are slowly taking over Candlekeep, and they are finding a way to infiltrate the common man through people of high positions of power, and everyone there is going to die?
Well, first off,
We'll stop it.
The day that happens is the day the devils crash over at White Sparrow. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, like 4 chucklefucks and like a fairy, or like 5 chucklefucks and a fairy.
The urge to have Uriah be my backup character, and upon seeing Marcus be like,
God.
"Oh, you're the purple man! I gotta tell Gwimbly."
You with your no sending, no like. God,
What an addition to the party that would be.
I gotta level up to level 10.
Cursed.
Out of the archives.
It's just so concerning. Sulfur. I'm connecting the dots, Byleth, and I don't like the picture that I'm painting with them.
And
I don't-
no
I
one's
don't know
saying
if you
it's not
fully
concerning. But working yourself up over the what ifs instead of concrete, tangible things. Oh, sorry. I thought like I came back and they were starting to have this conversation. My bad, I'm not here.
I'm gone.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I was gonna be like, so shit.
I was like, when did you get over here from talking to Blossom?
I teleported. I can be in two places at once if I'm asleep.
Oh my god.
Look, it's a good joke. It's a great joke.
Great joke, even.
Nope, I'm not here. My apologies.
You're good. What did I say? I don't remember.
Connecting the dots.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
I think if it's devils or demons, we'll handle it. I don't think they're all going to die. I think they'll be okay. And we'll handle it one step at a time while we're there.
And Sedge closes his eyes and takes an extremely deep breath before letting it out and says, "Yes, you're right. It's just, I suppose I'm overly concerned about my mother and father.
I
They're
don't
not
know if
exactly
overly concerned if they're in potential danger and you're worried about them.
I mean they're adults, they're very capable people, but they're no paladin, that's for certain.
I mean, my mom and my dad are adults, but if they were in that situation, I'd be freaked the fuck out.
I'm more worried about the people of Candlekeep than anything else.
That's fair.
Because if my parents aren't there, the Temple of Erithus is one of the highest temples in Candlekeep. And as the Archbishop and the High Priestess, my parents are pillars of the community. So if they aren't there, then I'm more concerned, I suppose, for the people. I'm concerned for my parents, extremely so. But it's even more worrying now that the people have to be involved.
Yeah, and I hope the people aren't involved yet, but as soon as we get back to Neverwinter, restock our supplies, we'll head straight down to Candlekeep.
Yes, and what's on the way? Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, the town that Marcus grew up in.
Much as I'd love to be nosy about the town where Marcus grew up in, I feel like Candlekeep is taking precedent over my desire to be nosy.
Well, maybe one day we can convince him to write everything down. And then...
If we manage to convince that man to write a single, factual, true statement down in concrete, admissible in court evidence, the demons have started to do the fucking celestial ballroom dance.
Yes, it'll be a cold day in the Nine Hells.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be a cold day in all of the Nine Hells. Vernus, there we go.
But I'm not telling you not to be, because God knows I would just have you bottling it up and then taking it out on a poor unsuspecting tree later. But I'm here to listen, or give ideas, or give just emotional support, whatever you need.
Sedge takes Byleth's hand, says, Thank you, Ylith. You being here means more than you know. All of you, really, but...
This is gonna be a hell of a first introduction to your parents, is us going in, hey, you might be possessed. Please handle it, get in line to be depossessed.
Oh, my, that certainly would be the entrance. Not the entrance I would hope for, but if they are possessed or something is going wrong with them, I will take up my sword in any capacity necessary.
Let's try. I'm pretty sure there's magic to unpossess people.
Paladins have that? Let me check.
Would presume it's protection against good and evil. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I always have it prepared.
Yeah.
Nice. Don't have to kidnap Torrent for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might. Yeah, there's also dispel evil and good.
Right. Also.
Ylith was just gonna like fucking throw Torrent over their shoulder. The time skip to be like, "Hi, you're coming with us. There's possession involved."
Wait, what?
They still might do that.
Wait, where am I going?
They still.
How do you
might
feel
that.
about Baldur's Gate?
Candle Keep.
Yeah, but Baldur's Gate is on the way.
That's true.
Yeah, no, Ylith still might end up just kidnapping Torrent. Depends on how.
Have fun. Have fun playing two characters
It
at
would
the
be
same
in a
time
skip, so it'd be
for a
like-
year.
Damn it. No. We kidnap Torrent and we just say, hey, Nick and Torrent, can you guys kind of like meander down towards Candlekeep with us in case we need backup? You don't need to travel with us, but meander down that direction.
Bring Bethesda Day 1 release with Blossom with you.
No, Bethesda Day 1 release Blossom's coming with us.
Am I being kidnapped? No.
Can
I
no,
leave?
no.
I'm free to go.
Oh.
Cool.
Ylith kind of just gives Sedge's hand a squeeze and is just like, but no matter what happens, I'm here for you. The rest of us are here for you. You're not alone with any of this. You don't have to deal with it alone anymore.
Thank you. I know I haven't had to deal with things on my own for a while, and Sedge kind of looks over at Marcus's tent, but I'm beginning to realize that how much it helps.
Yeah, and it's one thing of having people around you. It's another thing of trusting them to help bear the weight of everything.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's one thing to have people around you that you can talk to, but it's another thing to trust that they can like bear the weight of everything, or to trust them to bear the weight.
And I trust all of you with that immensely. Even Blossom, I suppose, though. Titania needs a little bit of an attitude adjustment.
So I might do something incredibly stupid round 3.
Oh no.
Playing with fire.
Are you
This is
sure
Ylith to
about
Sedge.
that?
This is Ylith to Sedge.
Are you sure about that?
No. Because I'm about to potentially make a deal with a fae.
Oh
no.
I live.
No. Oh.
Is there any way I can talk you out of this? I take both of Ylith's hands. I take both of Ylith's hands in my own. I'm like, is there any way I can talk you out of doing something like that? You know how deep the ramifications of
I am
something like that
well
can go.
aware of the ramifications of that, which is why the stipulation would be like Tanya gives Blossom like 80% of control at all times, with the caveat of like, I don't know, something where it's just like 80% of the time it's starting when that deal is made, it's Blossom in control. And I take my Echo out of her.
I don't like that.
Did Sedge know about the echo in Blossom's head?
Yes. Pretty sure
I-
he did.
If Sedge didn't, he does now.
I love this just sitting here like,
I-
shit, wait, fuck, oh no, I don't know if I told you about that.
I don't like that at all. I know I didn't like it when you put a piece of yourself inside of her brain, even though it helps. I don't want you making such a dangerous deal.
I mean,
Does it help,
technically,
though?
I'd be taking it back, and I wouldn't be going into heads and
What can I do to convince you not to do this?
could help me figure out the wording.
If I help you figure out the wording, that just gives you everything you need to do it.
But then you can trust that I'm being as safe as possible.
Damn it.
Nope.
If it will make you feel better, you can drag me over to Marcus, and Marcus can try to unconvince me.
I think I will do that. And I stand up and I drag Ylif with me, and we head over to Marcus's tent and I yell, Marcus!
No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. No,
Someone's doing-
please.
Someone's doing
Ylif,
something
no.
stupid and I need your help.
No, Sedge, I wasn't serious. No, Sedge.
Well, too bad. You shouldn't have said it.
I make eye contact with Halu, and it's just like, I wasn't serious about the threesome with Marcus, Sedge.
God damn it, you guys. I've only been back
Guys.
for a day. I don't need to know what you fucking
have
get
caught
up
me at a-
to.
You guys have
Emphasis
caught me at
on
a very
fucking.
tender moment. I don't know if I can agree to that, especially with how angry it would make Blossom. So, sorry to
I
disappoint you.
dropped
Kissed
Ylif's
me, so
I
honestly,
dropped
I don't know
Ylif's
if it's
hands.
bad.
I dropped Ylif's hands and like jumped back, and I'm like, what? What the nine hells are you talking about?
Whatever you whatever you guys get up to, just
Salute,
let me
please.
know so I can take a long walk.
Hold on, I can explain.
Or just like, look, I understand getting frisky, it's fun.
Hello, it's not what you think. Oh my god.
Ylif is just fucking cackling.
Quite the opposite. They've only just recently kissed.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Yeah, no, the fun fact is Blossom kissed me first, actually.
Ooh.
Can we not talk about the people you've kissed for me?
Wait, is it that it was Blossom or the that it was my first kiss? What's the
It was you and Blossom. It's,
That was-
It was
wait,
all
wait, wait.
Blossom, not
Back
all
up, back up.
Blossom.
Yeah,
That was
I know.
Wait, back up. That was Isla's first kiss.
No, it was
think-
not.
I thought you just said that it was his first kiss.
Oh, I said Blossom kissed me first compared to.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say.
No.
Ylif and Robin definitely kissed.
Yeah, that's what I figured too. It's just surprising
Ylif has
when I
fucked
thought I
once.
heard what I heard.
Once. Isla fucked once. And then they pined over their best friend for fucking 6 years, and look what happened.
Why is that such a mood though?
Right?
All right. Marcus looks at his little pocket watch. You get 2 minutes. What wisdom can I bestow?
Damn, you only last for. I guess that's kind of sad.
It kind of is.
I just said
Love
no to your
waffle.
previous request. I have 2 minutes until the end of my office hours. Okay, what can I help you with?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about the office hours.
Lucky.
I've missed this.
Hey, Red, I have a question. What the fuck is that message from 2 years ago? What are you talking
I
about?
think you put 1 and 2 together.
Uh.
Anyway, I frog march Ylith into
No.
Marcus's
No.
tent, and I say
I'm reaching
they're
out to
planning on
Alua,
making
just
a-
like, save me. I'm about to get a lecture. Save me. Also, this will be good context for you as you've missed all of this. Come here.
Okay.
I wait until the gang
Yes,
is
I'm going
assembled.
to. This isn't going to be like the talk because I've already like I don't want to go through
If
it.
Marcus is giving me the talk, something's gone wrong with my life.
Hey man, I don't fucking
I give a
know.
very different talk, that's for sure. What's going on?
The river rats.
Out
Ask
of the
your
river,
mother.
of course. Where finally are.
The rivers. Anyway, I tell when everyone is assembled, I tell Marcus what Ylith is planning on doing. And I say, please make them change their mind.
I think it would work.
Okay,
wait.
hold on. Time out. You put a bit of yourself into
Yes.
Blossom's brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, more subconscious dreamscape, but yes.
Facilitated by Marcus.
Yes.
Which I've
And
been regretting.
Unwillingly.
And you want to make a deal with Titania. Okay, my
Yes.
only concern and question is if you make the deal that our Blossom gets to be in charge 80% of the time, and you will take out.
Hold on.
Why are oh you will take out your Echo.
Out of her head, yes.
What's stopping her from just pretending to be our Blossom?
She is an archfey. They kind of stick to deals.
And
Kind of their whole thing.
that, and also, like, I was hoping that I'd get some help with the wording to make it ironclad with the smarter,
Well, let me just
charismatic.
Well, here's the thing. If we can't convince you, of course I'm going to help you with the wording.
Well, I don't think we have to convince Ylith. I think this is a great idea.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised you don't like this idea because it would make Ylith a little safer because Ylith is saying they're gonna get the Echo out of Blossom's head, which means they're not gonna be tethered anymore, which means
Would be a
Ylith is gonna be
win-win.
safe. Yes. Ylith is giving up something that at the end of the day is gonna make them safer and is the exact thing I've been telling Ylith to do. To get out of freaking Blossom's head.
I was holding it as leverage way to communicate with.
I don't think I can entirely contribute gestures to self.
Mm-hmm. If you want my
But
advice, I think this is
I am
something. I think this is something that should be less you going in there and making this deal, and more something that we discuss with Blossom as a group.
I was able to talk to her briefly. Hi, Stinky.
Sorry, I meant to say Queen Titania as a group.
I was
I am
also
not
able to
the
talk to her
walkie-talkie person.
I mean, we can just bring her over, let her know your idea. Obviously, there's going to be some pushback. We may have to do some compromising. But I think it is more important that we consider the bigger picture here. This isn't just a fight to have Blossom more in control. At the end of the day, this is a fight to have Blossom here with us in the long term. What you're suggesting is a short-term solution. Obviously, it's a good idea. It's a good starting point, but I think that we need to get into Queen Titania's good graces so we can, even though it might be difficult to say, we can all come to an understanding that might end with having our Blossom back permanently.
It's not going to be an easy feat. She told me she has made up her mind about us.
She might have made up her mind about us, but I can guarantee that she's probably been thinking about a lot of other things too.
But also, we have been just antagonistic.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to talk to
Very
you
true.
about.
Very true.
No,
We have been, but I will say that even if she doesn't see us as the best of comrades, at the end of the day, I think we can be able to convince her that we are all that she has.
I think she just needs to see us as usual, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, she is an archfey, more or less stripped from her powers. If she thinks that she can just waltz away back to her allies, and I don't think that she thinks that, that's a terrible idea. They're just going to end up using her or turning her into her sister or anything along those lines of things. She does have memories and memories of just how capable we are, even though it might not be in the same rose-tinted glasses as our Blossom. But I'm sure that she knows how far we are willing to go for our Blossom. So even though we might not agree with her, I think she understands our value, but most of all, probably knows that she doesn't have much of a choice, really, when it comes to the people that she can have to help her out with all this.
That's the hard part to convince her, is that she is out of allies. Less. Senalius is still in lockdown, even though the Pixie avatar has been seen out and about to Tanya's original avatar. I don't entirely know what that means, but no one is getting it, and no one is getting it. And anyone who has approached the city hasn't come back. Any other archfey that could be approached have more or less been threatened into neutrality by map. The best people we could approach would be the Court of Silver. Seeing as how the Lord of Silver is relatively on par with both Queen Titania and Queen Map. However, problem lies is that the entirety of the Court of Silver is under a curse, or several curses that are conspiring to more or less break up their power structure. I don't really entirely get how it works, but the Court of Silver is out of commission unless something is done. The Court of Coral sort of falls under the Court of Silver in terms of neutrality. The Spring Court keeps to themselves, but they are aligned with the Summer Court. I have no idea about the Autumn Court, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah. Going back to the Feywild now is basically Titania citing her own death warrant. But I don't know if she knows that.
I mean, she would know anything that Blossom has learned, which is fairly similar to some of the information you got from the Feywild during our time there, traveling around, learning what we could.
But is it enough to convince her?
I think it is. I think we're underestimating her a little bit. I mean, I'm sure she can tell just how powerless she is in her current form. Her being someone who's obviously ruled by a strong semblance of fear and strong arming. Rolling up in her current form isn't exactly gonna end the best for her. So, for the time being, if she needs to deal with us, so be it. But we just need to come to some sort of understanding. And that understanding can plainly be that we will help her out in whatever form that she needs to get back at her sister, get back to where she needs to be. But that we get Blossom back in return in whatever means that we discover. Also, there's another key component here that might have slipped our mind, and that is it is in her best interest to stick with us, seeing as how my great sugar daddy is kind of intertwined with her right now. So, and I can tell how much that's bothering her.
Yeah. Yeah, there are still like the chains on the inside of her brain.
What?
Exactly.
By the gods. I came in here to convince you guys to convince Eilif not to do this, but looks like you guys have convinced me that it needs to be done.
I knew that would work well. Thank you, Marcus, for living up to knowing that my idea was a good one.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I do not see a reality that we get Blossom back that doesn't require Queen Titania's help.
Yeah.
It's just not
and she is
possible.
not happy that I have some, which is fair. I wouldn't be happy at actually.
Because this whole damn situation is just complicated because as much as I hate to say it, when you really think about it, the Blossom that we know doesn't have a soul. So we need Queen Titania's help. Even if she is a bit of a bitch.
Alright, so get into Tanya's good graces. Eilif, let's start drafting that deal now so we can get the wording just right and make sure there's no loopholes.
And we need to be careful of how we react when speaking to Titania. Blossom can see our faces.
Well, yeah. I feel like we don't need to bullshit too much. She'll probably be able to see right through us. I think we just need to get it across out.
I'm saying
even if we don't like each other, we need each other.
When we have to deal with her in the future of having...
No, of course.
Being neutral in the face of whatever she is hurling at us.
But yeah, I am of the opinion, once you find a wording that you like, I think we should just invite her over and talk to her as a group.
Yeah, I
and get that
give her time to think about it. Yeah. If she wants time to think about it.
Uh-huh. I mean, honestly, after, like, rapidly switching all day, I think, honestly, she's just T-posing in the corner. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I think she's exhausted. And I think maybe, like, Blossom and Titania are, like, fighting in the inner world, just like, stop trying to take charge. I'm in charge here. You are nothing. Well, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And like slamming doors just in her head, and
Oh,
she can't
God.
yeah.
That sounds awful.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Go to Marcus.
Uh-oh.
Go to Marcus.
Oh.
Yes. I would like to think I'll do it on who's in a high position, I have to ask.
I don't know who. I don't know if I ever told you their names, but Sedge's father's name is Sylvester, and his mother's name is Lux. I'll put those in chat.
Okay. Between his father and his mother, who would you consider to have a higher position within Candlekeep, or are they all pretty much in the same position?
They are both in the highest positions for their respective genders. So, Sylvester is the highest male position as the Archbishop, and then Lux is the highest position for a girl. If they were neither, I don't know what I would have done.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll do such as dad then first. Take out that ornate knife that he gave me, and attempt to scry. Oh, before I do, actually, I did have a quick question because this might help us out if it's some weird stuff. I wanted to know. It does say that you can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. Would you say that I can use a charge on my eye while doing the scry for a true sight? Okay. Total judgment call.
How dare you try to break a game that's meant to be broken for funsies?
Just in case there's anything hidden in the walls or something. I don't know.
He's in
Some
the
weird little
walls.
creature riding their back.
He's in the goddamn walls.
Hi,
Yeah, there's stuff in
Stinky.
my walls.
I love how we definitely
God,
didn't
why are
get
you
to
saying
Neverwinter
like
this
that?
session. I should have known better. They're in the wall.
They're in the goddamn walls.
walls. It's still wild to me how the entire Olympics happened between sessions.
My God.
Cool. All right. Thank you. I guess if it also helps, I usually tend to close that eye while scrying. It's like I'm projecting it somewhere. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to scry on him as a wisdom 17, and I have an object. I think it would be a -1 since I've heard of them secondhand, and then possession or garment is -4. So +5, -4. It's a 1 and -1. So okay, fair enough. If it doesn't work on my father, I will try his mom.
Unfair.
17. Wisdom 17. Ooh. What? Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm going to try his mom next.
Uh-oh, sisters.
Taking out the
Oh,
garment
sisters,
that
indeed.
Such gave me. Quick maths.
I cast mass apology. I cast mass sorry.
Specials. Oh, okay. Not looking at the book. What is she looking at? What? Okay. Gonna do as much of her surrounding area as I can with my true sight. See if there's anything. Okay. Perception, perception. Where's the perception? +2. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ooh, I actually got a nat 20 for that one. She blinked at all? Damn. Hmm? Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Uh-oh.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
We are riding like the wind.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to enjoy this winter festival.
That's terrifying.
Okay.
Huh. Was your interesting. Because this thing could see scries or
Interesting.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. If you had the another type of sight to sense some things in the room, and you had the knowledge of a scry, you know, like what it would be like, or the kind of space it would occupy. I guess you can infer it, or at the very least, you're being watched by something. Because I can sense something here, but I don't know what it is. Oh, that's cool. I see. All right.
Who the fuck is the elder?
Guess we're gonna find out
I guess we'll find out.
in the next
Yeah, in like
episode.
3 weeks.